For 34 years, this Land Cruiser engine never moved, buried under rust, dust, and silence. But today, we're going to tackle the rust with a wire brush, then a degreaser. Buried beneath layers of dust, rust, and time itself, this Toyota Land Cruiser was slowly being forgotten. Once built to conquer mountains, deserts, rivers, and some of the harshest roads on Earth, it now sits abandoned, its engine frozen after decades of neglect.
All right, let's get you running again. This engine hasn't turned in over 3 decades. Look at this corroded metal and these collapsed hoses. These seized components won't budge. It's going to be a tough one. Most people would look at this and see scrap. But Land Cruisers were never built to die easily. This isn't just any engine. Trusted in jungles, deserts, war zones, failure was not an option. And today, after 34 years of silence, I'm not sure we're in an attempt to be back for life. Every seized bolt, every rusted surface, every damaged component will test us. There will be setbacks. But piece by piece, step by step, we'll tear this engine apart, rebuild it from the inside out, and find out if there's still life hidden beneath the corrosion. And in the end, there's only one question that matters. After 34 years, will it run again?
Dust floating through sunlight, wide shot of abandoned Land Cruiser, slow cinematic zoom.
Here's the old Toyota badge. See all this dirt buildup? It's a real rat's nest of grime. Time to open the toolbox and glove up. This engine's been abandoned for over 3 decades. No oil changes, no maintenance, no movement. Watch. For 34 years, it sat here slowly being consumed by rust, dust, corrosion, and time itself.
The battery is dead. The hoses are cracked apart. The pulleys are seized solid. And deep inside this engine, the pistons may already be frozen beyond repair. Most people would call this hopeless. But today, after decades of silence, we're about to find out if this legendary Land Cruiser still has a heartbeat.
There it is, a spark.
See this white powder? That's corrosion. It blocks the charge and kills the battery. Now look at this belt. See the cracks? It's worn out and can snap. Strand both need replacing.
Dramatic music hit, quick engine crank tease, smoke flash, black screen.
Nobody thought this old Land Cruiser engine could run again after 34 years. But watch this.
Yes! Not after decades of abandonment. Not after the rust, the corrosion, the complete silence. For over 3 decades, this engine sat untouched, slowly deteriorating beneath layers of dust, dirt, and time itself. Then the mechanic arrived.
And honestly, once we finally opened it up and saw what was hiding inside, even we started to doubt this project. Shoe mechanic for me. Sludge packed in like tar, cylinders seized solid. Years of neglect. This engine's completely destroyed. At that moment, this didn't look like an engine anymore. It looked like something already lost. Most people would walk away. Most people would call it scrap. But Land Cruisers earn their reputation for a reason. Check out this suspension, built for any terrain, and this engine, a true workhorse. That's the Land Cruiser difference. Because somewhere beneath all this damage, there might still be a machine fighting to survive. I want to fix it. And today we're going to tear this engine apart piece by piece to find out if this forgotten legend can live again. This is the forgotten legend, an abandoned Land Cruiser that's been sitting for years. We're going to tear its engine apart and see if we can bring it back to life. These pistons are completely seized. These pistons are completely seized from years of neglect. Let's see if we can bring this legend back to life. This forgotten legend can live again. Whoa! These pistons are completely seized. This Land Cruiser engine sat abandoned for 34 years. No maintenance, no oil changes, no movement. For over 3 decades, it slowly disappeared beneath rust, dust, corrosion, and silence.
parts. After 34 years of neglect, this is what it takes to bring it back. After a complete teardown and rebuild, this Land Cruiser engine is finally ready to go back in. Lowering it nice and slow. Now we're putting it all back together. Tightening these bolts nice and secure, connecting the wiring and hoses, battery installed, and fuel added. Maintenance, no oil changes, no movement. The engine settles into a smooth idle.